Friday. And today, man, on today's show, y'all ain't tell by the thumbnail, we're gonna be talking about the Sean Combs, The Reckoning docu-series. Put on by Netflix, produced by 50 Cent. And yeah, man, so I watched this shit today. Well, I know you watched it. You know what I mean? So that's how we gonna run it. So it's broken down into 4 parts. Episode 1 was called Pain is Love. Took that one from Ja Rule. I thought that was fun.
What's love?
Got to do with me beating your ass down the hallway. But pretty much examining Diddy's early life and the founding of Bad Boy Records and the 1991 City College stampede. And it opens up with like private footage from September 2024, reportedly showing, well, not reportedly, but showing Diddy discussing his legal strategy with his lawyers shortly before his arrest. You know what I'm saying? Now, on some real shit, when I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, I guess this is the pretext or whatever and shit. It was nothing really like groundbreaking. It was all the shit that we've already known. If you watch YouTube, any of these, huh?
It really wasn't shit that we ain't already seen.
Yeah, like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was light. Like we knew all of that shit already, but you know, naturally with the build up. Now in the first episode, you know what I'm saying, off the rip, since you talking about early life, we got dude Kirk Burrows. Now, this nigga actually had 25% of Bad Boy in the beginning. And he spoke about how 75% of it was put in Janice's name. And this is when they got the $10 million advance or whatever and shit from Clyde. You know what I'm saying? Now, the crazy is he said, Diddy put the 75% of his mama name because he didn't want anybody from the City College shit to come after him for any money. And he said at that point is when he realized that this wasn't the little Catholic school nigga no more that he grew up with. You know what I mean? This nigga was becoming, you know, so to speak, the monster. You know what I mean? All this shit. You know what I mean?
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, that nigga, he said that Diddy came in with a bat or some shit like that and made him sign the 25% over, saying that, you know, he was going to back to him with all this other shit.
And Diddy would have had to use that bat to put my DNA all over that fucking wall, too. Would have been no way in hell.
That's a fact. But then, if that wasn't crazy enough, you know, he talked about all the other shit or whatever, how he got fired and all this other shit or whatever. But then he said that Diddy sexually assaulted him. Essayed him.
See, my question is, after, because he say all this shit, Diddy did all this with the bat and all that and the third, but then he kept working for Diddy after this nigga took this 25%.
Yeah.
So you done sat there, built this company, this nigga just came in here, bullied your ass with this baseball bat, and then you still gonna work for him. Yeah, niggas like him be mad that they broke. That's what it be, man. Take your fucking little bit of chunk. He the new Mark Curry. And Mark Curry was on that shit too, talking shit. I got some shit for your ass again, you 96 Barker red having motherfucker.
Yeah. We gonna You're gonna get old Mark. You understand what I'm saying? What you call it? So yeah, he's saying all of that shit, and I'm looking at it like, bro, at some point, all right, look, let's just say once Bad Boy becomes $100 million company, right? If the nigga managed to take the shit from me somehow, I promise you, once I realize to come to the realization that my 25% is worth 25 million, somebody got to die. In the word of Biggie Smalls, like, nigga,
Shit, somebody
here's
got
the
to die.
agenda.
If I'm broke, nigga, you broke. Fuck that, nigga. You done took my 25 mil. I'm taking everything. I gotta come in. Listen, man. At that point in time, we gotta play this Bad Boy Enterprise building like Samuel L. Jackson played the Negotiator. That's it. Only thing that's gonna be negotiating is how many bullets I'm gonna pump in your motherfucking head for trying to do this bullshit. One or two. Because either way you see it, your ass is gonna fall.
Yo, I just couldn't imagine or whatever, like letting them motherfucker even slide with doing like half of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then he talked about what the hell? And then he talked about how basically the nigga became famous from the whole City College stampede.
Yeah.
But to me, nigga, I mean, they might have put his name in the spotlight, but you gotta think, by the time he do the City College shit, he done did Jodeci,
That nigga already and all that shit already.
Put some plaques on the wall.
Nigga, Kim Porter done got pregnant already by the time this nigga done did all this shit.
It is. So like a lot of shit or whatever, like you can kind of tell with this nigga, like he shouted because he talked about when you said he's back in the boat, he talked about being homeless, being in a shelter and all this other shit.
Yeah, bro.
Here's my whole thing, bro. While you were there, you apparently like making a salary or whatever, top salary and shit, like cause you working as an executive. So here's the thing, right? If you know that a nigga play them type of game, that you know that your situation is that fragile, wouldn't you make sure that you stack your bread up and shit and don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that way you could have the money to say, like when you finally decide to say like, man, fuck this nigga, you could actually be comfortable saying fuck this nigga. But then again, shit, you already fucked this nigga. By what you're saying. Like, so, you know, what the hell did we really talk about? You know?
This nigga sound like a mad bitch. He won't give me the dick no more. I gotta tell the business now. The fuck out of here.
Well, speaking of bad bitches,
he seemed more mad than Cassie. And Cassie the one got her ass whooped in the goddamn hole.